What you put in front of your eyes or inside your mind will make a significant difference in your daily life. Everyone has a certain ritual. Some people wake up in the morning and need to have their coffee to get that buzz. Some people listen to the radio, get a certain mood. And some people chose to watch the news. So everybody's got a need to feel significant. Some people love to go shopping, buying new clothes, and feel significant that way. And hey, you're wearing new clothes and you've been single for a while, and suddenly a bunch of girls come up to you, or one beautiful girl, and makes a comment. It'll make you smile. Same thing for a woman. A woman likes to get a compliment. So this is a form of feeling significant. Yeah, it's meaningful. A lot of people have their own challenges, going through difficult relationships, going through losses, mourning, going through financial difficulties. And a lot of people choose to distract themselves. Instead of trying to fix it, the first thing usually happens, you go to the bar. I'm not saying you, but a lot of people do, and they have a drink, start to smoke. Those are like the very quick ways of distracting yourself, and it gives you a need to forget all your problems, to get high. But those kind of activities have a very negative effect on you in the long term, because it doesn't really fix anything. Doing things in moderation and enjoying to each other, being together, whether you have a drink or not, that's a good thing. A lot of people go to the movies simply because it changes the mood. You could feel incredibly depressed, and after watching a movie you feel incredibly inspired. Listen to a certain song, hanging around certain people, having certain idols, people that you look up to. So how you view the world has a tremendous effect in your life. It can be very positive and it can be very negative. I have a friend who says most people are shitty, and I wouldn't necessarily agree on that. I know some people that say, well, but most of the people are beautiful. We all have flaws. We have good sides and we have not so good sides. Okay, it's all there. The potential is there, and how you view yourself and what you put in front of your eyes, what kind of thoughts you put into your mind, will have a tremendous effect. When I was younger, I had certain people I was looking up to, like Elvis Presley, and I wanted to be a musician. So because I was so inspired listening to one of the songs called "You're Always in My Mind," I could never forget it. I was a kid, and from that moment on, when I heard two street performers performing this song in a festival, I was so inspired that I wanted to do that, because I saw the people around and the effect, how it touched everyone's heart, how it made the musicians feel, how it would make me feel. And when I saw that, I said to myself, I want to be just like that. So I end up listening to Elvis Presley records, following up on his autobiography, how he lived his life, how he got there, his very first beginnings of his music career. And so I start to shape my life like that, because I was absolutely motivated and inspired. And the same thing can happen for you and everyone else in different areas. So if you go to a church and you're inspired by how people walking in and suddenly feel this inspiration and love for God, being so optimistic suddenly, and you included, and you feel like, wow, this is the kind of community I want to be in. I would like to be involved in helping other people, because I like to see the effect, and I like the way it makes me feel. Like, then this is something you start to accomplish because you want to see yourself in that particular area. Yeah. So, and the same thing for an athlete. Some of the kids may see somebody like The Rock and look at him and say, wow, I want to be built just like that. You will be amazed and surprised what you can achieve through the right state of mind. Look for progress, because once there's progress, you feel alive, you feel success is coming, you feel you're improving. And it could be very tiny, small steps each day, just like practicing an instrument, a discipline, a certain type of sport, business, or even when it comes to relationships, going out. All of us go through frustration, and we don't know every person's background, what they've been through. Some of us tried so hard and over again that eventually, unfortunately, some people just choose to give up. Again, it's because of the state of mind, and it's because the way you talk to yourself. So you don't want to talk negative to yourself. You don't want to view the world as negative if you want to make progress. If there are some things that you don't like, yet you still think about how you can make it better, then that's still positive. So it could be one of the worst situations in your life because you chose to be in a state of mind, to do everything you can to make it better. Then you'll see a significant difference in the results. Now, some people are so upset about life that they complain to God and say, well, God, why are you putting me through this? And I'm such a good guy, or I'm such a good woman. Why am I not getting the rewards? I've been believing in you. I've been praying, hoping, and pardon me my language, but shit happens. And then there are some people that are homeless. They have absolutely nothing. Some people don't even have a place to stay. But they wake up in the morning and say, thank God. Thank you, universe. I can breathe. I'm alive. And even I go through the challenges and pain. I am grateful for whatever is. And I pray for others to be alive. I pray for others to get better. I pray for others to be safe. Those are complete different words, a completely different mindset. And I cannot imagine what it's like to be God. But let's just say you're a father and you have children. And what would you rather hear? You give your entire love to your children. You give everything. You give them all the potential, give them all the tools. But how will you feel as a parent when the child points at you and say, it's all shit. I don't like any of it. I'm not grateful. I'm not thankful. In fact, I'm not even happy to be alive. As a parent, I cannot imagine you would be happy. So, but when you hear the optimism of someone, not just your own children, but your friends, people, it's changing everything. You have a complete different mindset. So how you view the world and what you put in front of your eyes and inside your heart, inside your mind, is going to make a difference between day and night. I cannot even say often enough. So repeat as much as you can. When it comes to positive words, repeat it as much as you possibly can. Even when things don't turn the way you like. It is not happening to you, but life is happening for you. And for a much bigger reason than you might imagine. So your life isn't determined based on just one job or one career. Your life is more than that. There's so much to it. You have a choice, whatever state of mind you want to be in. So try this when you wake up in the morning. Listen to a song that's associated with memories that are good and positive. Back of your high school days, or the summer camp. Because all of these are emotions that will affect your state of mind. Happy and sad emotions. And it makes a difference if you listen to a song that reminds you of a funeral, where you suddenly feel heavy, okay? And I don't mean to say that don't feel those emotions. All emotions are important, okay? You don't have to live in denial and to count out all the sad experiences in your life. What I'm saying is, choose to be in a state of mind that lifts you up so you can feel alive, so you can progress. Yeah. So if you try that, have some great breakfast, and then when you walk out the door, you feel different. You feel good about yourself. You had a great rest. You had a great song. You had a good breakfast. Wow, already all that is very positive. And because of your smile, people smiling back at you. Sometimes we wonder why people are not smiling. Everybody's in such a bad mood. We have those days, but we don't realize that we look pissed off. And we're kind of like getting a reflection. And yes, there are days when you want to smile to someone, the person cannot give you the smile back. Even that doesn't have to be negative. It's not necessary because of you, right? You don't know the rock in the shoe, my old teacher used to say. Every person is going through some kind of a pain, and you don't really realize what they're going through. So they might be ill, they just lost someone, they have some type of a commotion. But don't talk negative to yourself, and choose inspiring thoughts, inspiring words, inspiring images. And your state of mind will change. Your state of mind will be absolutely positive, uplifting, and ready to take on the day. I'm grateful that you listened to me, and I got a lot more to store for you, got a lot more to share with you, and keep on being inspired. Keep on being in a state of mind that makes you feel alive, to be progressive, and to be the most successful that you deserve to be. Until next time.